It's really funny, guys. For the last 6 years, you can see that. You probably can't. I'm going to zoom in. See that sort of mountain looking thing up there? That's called Pigeon House Mountain. And about 100 kilometres the other side of that, or 50 k's the other side of that, about 100 k's from where we are right now, is where I've fished for the last 6 years. So weird being on the southern side of that mountain. Definitely got a bit of wash today after all the rain. Plan is I'm going to try and fish along this little coastline all the way up to a spot over there where I did actually alright about a month and a half ago. There's a bit of white water actually. It's probably not the most safe place. But yeah, the plan is to try and find somewhere along that coastline to catch some fish off the rocks. And I'm actually going to be using the trusty little 6-foot rod that I use to catch pretty much everything, because I want to show you guys that it doesn't take fancy gear and different gear to catch fish in different spots. So I'm going to use an ultralight setup, targeting obviously luderick and blackfish and drummer and whatever else we can get around the rocks, and hopefully do a catch and cook for you guys. Should be exciting. Let's get into it. Woo! Well, let's go quickly check here, guys. You can see this little drain running through. I'm not sure how deep it is or shallow it is, but yeah, there's a big swell today. I was going to go out for a spearfish, and then I saw what the swell was doing. I've gone, yeah, nah. And then I was going to take the yak out, and then I looked and I've gone, wind's going to pick up, so I might not. So that's why I'm here. Now I just got to try and find a safe spot. I've brought some prawns, and I'm just going to throw the prawns underneath a float and then chuck that out as far as I can out of that breaking water. And this is just the kind of conditions the blackfish and other sort of vegetarian feeders absolutely love. Let's see if we can catch something. As mentioned on the way in here, I'm rock fishing. Now today I'm fishing a very simple strategy, which is prawns off the rocks. Now, the reason I'm making this video is, as I mentioned, I can't get out and spearfish today. I was going to have a quick spear because it's Sunday and I usually spend Sunday with beautiful wife. I'm out this morning and I thought, why not make a video and show you guys, some of you guys who don't fish a lot, how you can use nearly any fishing rod you have to catch fish off the rocks. And what I've got today is a fishing rod that you guys seem to use all the bloody time. Now this is a 6-foot yak raider. It's 1 to 3 kilos. The actual reel itself is Shimano Stratic CI4 1000. So this is like the smallest reel you can buy. It's paired to 6-pound leader, and I am going to change the leader because it's still got that one that I used to catch all those salmon the other day, which is 4-pound. I'm going to upgrade that one in a sec to something a little bit bigger. I'm going to use prawns as I mentioned, and I'm going to fish for wash. And the reason I'm fishing again with this is to show you that this rod can pretty much catch anything. Up further, I've tied a long piece of leader on. That goes to a double uni knot, which then connects to that float, which then goes to 2 split shots, which then goes to that number 6 hook there on the bottom. As I walk out over these rocks, being really careful not to fall. See, all these are like razor sharp. And then I'm going to stand on this rock here and cast just into this wash just here, this white water that's coming through. And that's where these blackfish will be sitting. The hardest part's going to be bringing them in because it is quite shallow. Yeah, that's not a bad cast. That one's there in about 1.5 meters of water now. It's a bit deeper. All these rocks that you see have got water on them are super slippery. And then you think, and then he goes and stands on them. These locations, those fishermen that were in this spot here before have moved on. It's a young kid and his dad. I was out on that rock over there, but it was just, yeah, got a little bit too shallow. It's actually really difficult to show how much water is coming through here at the moment on a GoPro because I have like a fisheye. But yeah, got to be really careful of this. Now, one thing to note is I have a background of swimming. Like, I'm actually not a bad swimmer. The issue that you have if you fall in here, it's knocking your head. That's when you can get into a lot of strife. If you fall in and you hit your head on the way down, obviously that's when things go bad pretty quickly. And again, I'm just going to throw into that wash just over there. I can see this water's probably a little bit too gnarly actually. You can see it coming around this point just over here. But yeah, the most dangerous kind of fishing in the world is rock fishing, and you know, ideally I should have a life jacket on here. Bring that in, recast. Might go up and around this corner here a little bit further. This tide is coming in very quick now. You can see why I didn't take the spear gun out today. It's a mess. I've just rebaited up. So rebaited up, got something a little bit more. Oh, that's getting a bit dangerous. Anyway, we'll get this out. Get this out into the, oh no. Nah, we're good. Maybe not. Oh, shit. This is where you gotta be careful. Just gonna cast that out there. Again, if you're not a good swimmer, don't do this kind of fishing. That's all I can say. Yeah, like modestly speaking, I've been doing ocean swimming for many, many years, and a lot of spear fishing as well. So I'm pretty comfortable in and around surf and rocks and that sort of thing. A lot of people aren't though. And as that bobber sort of goes down there, I went down. I think I got caught on something though. But yeah, you just got to be so careful. And if you're not confident, don't come out here. You have to obviously take precautions, wear life jackets. Got taken out by a wave just then. So yeah, to know about waves come in sets when you are bobber fishing like we are, because we're trying to watch the bobber which is out there, but we've also got to watch the waves coming in. As you can see, there's a lot of power in that, and even on the fisheye on this GoPro, like I'm assuming it would still look pretty big, some of these waves. Yeah, got to keep an eye on that float still, and an eye on this. Righto, so I'm back to the original spot, the first place I was. And there's definitely, it's a lot shallower, probably not as good to be fair as that first spot, but at least we're not dealing with all that sort of breaking water and stuff that was getting a little bit too hard to deal with. So just casting out a little bit further this time, trying to get the line a bit further away from the rocks. Just out there, you can see it bobbing away, and we'll see how we go here. So definitely coming in that swell. So what I'm going to do is just try this little drain here in front of me. It's sort of the only spot I can get to at the moment that's not full of white water. So cast it in there. Sometimes the drummer and blackfish will come into a little spot like this to hide away from the current. You never know. Oh, bob it down. Oh, we've got an elegant wrasse. Look at that. Woohoo! Sorry, mate. Hopefully he can get back out of there. They're a beautiful looking fish. Look at the colours on them. Just a beautiful looking fish, and we caught that in that little drain right in front of us. How amazing is that? Amazing is that? Yeah, so little elegant wrasse, as they're known. This one's a beautiful green colour. Look at the eyes on him. It's beautiful blue. This drain here, after I caught that wrasse, but I've just moved in a bit because the tide's on its way in still. Yeah, you can see it just in here. It's just floating a little prawn underneath it. Water getting sucked out here, guys, and then you see that coming in. It's just insane. I'll get up on a high rock. There's a lot of water coming through here in a sec. Oh, got to bobber down too. Oh, it's all happening. I don't know, we're gonna give this spot a go. I don't know, it's gonna be a little bit hard to get bait now I'm out here, because it was a bit of a mission getting up over the rocks. Oh, I'm already on. Oh no. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get my bait because I just got smashed. Baited. Let's get it back out. I was straight on as soon as I hit the water there before. Just gonna be careful where I am. It's breaking in those waves there. Probably gonna need out a little bit further than that, but just into like a spot of a bit more wash over here. But yeah, I was straight on. So there must be a school, maybe a school of blackfish out there. And that must have come off on the cast. Like I brought bait in my pocket this time. And I'm gonna get this out into a wash zone out the front there. There's a lot of movement, a lot of water movement here, so that's not where I wanted it to go, but the wind grabbed that. So it's just over here. I was hoping it'd be around there a little bit further, but that's all right. Oh, I'm on, bob it down and I'm on. Oh, it's come off. Oh no. I've still got the bait, yeah, still got the bait, but it's pretty mauled. Oh, we found the spot. Okay, it's in there, that's where I originally wanted it. There must be a school of blackfish here, also known as luderick. So that definitely fought like a blackfish. But yeah, in and around these rocks here, guys, is the best spot for them. And oh, I thought it was a bobber down, but it's not. It's just floating around on the top there. Yep, good hit. It's a little bit hard because I want to let. It's taking that. I want to let it like be able to nibble on it and then take bait, but at the same time as I don't want to lose bait either. So this is I've got 2 bits of bait left in my pocket, then I've got to go back and rebait again. Let's see here. Thread that on. Righto, let's try again. Get it out. There, back into that spot that I didn't want to go last time. It was straight on a fish, so let's try it. It's like a rock formation just there. The problem is if I get a fish here, I've got to bring it over all the rocks. And I was on a fish. That's a snag. I'm gonna have to make this bobber a bit shorter. Just bring it back a little bit. So now that's probably about, a good 60 centimeters from the edge. Then bait goes on. Guys, this is a good fish. Oh, in that wash. It was taking line too. Oh, you ripper. This is what I'm here for. Now this is the hard bit, trying to steer it through this wash. Oh, we're on a bream. It was a tarwine. No, it's a bream. You beauty. Oh, we've got brekkie. We have brekkie. He's just got to be 25 centimeters. He's easy 25. Passing back into that spot again, just that's a little bit further out that time, but I can't believe it. It's just like the worst day to try and catch fish from the rocks, and I've managed to do it. But it goes to show, guys, this all goes to show you don't need the fanciest gear, just a little rod like this one. It is an expensive setup, but you don't need that. And yeah, a float, a prawn and a hook, and I'm on again. Oh, that's a heavy fish. That one's going to be hard to bring in over those rocks. Oh yes. Oh, you beauty. Another one. Oh, it's another bream. Beautiful bream. This one's a lot bigger. How good's that? Batemans Bay, fishing off the rocks at its finest. I'm on again, guys. This one was jumping. It jumped like 3 times before I could get to you guys on the camera. You're joking. Oh, I don't know what I've got on here. I've seen too many rockfish jumping. Oh, it must be a bream again. You beauty. Another bream. This one's probably the biggest of the lot. This one's about the 32, 35 centimetre mark. It's a good fish, this one. Righto. Another crazy good fish. This will make it bream number 3. That one's snapped off. Oh, look at the coloration on them. They're so clear here. So yeah, when you get up into the creeks, a lot of the bream, you'll have those black bream that'll have like dark coloured sort of fins at the top, and they'll be very dark. Here it's just a beautiful silver colour. You guys can probably see there. And you just got to be, yeah, gentle with the back of, yeah, see the back there, that's one big spike. That's usually what gets most people, and then the ones on the top. And they've also got like little gill plates too that can be a bit harmful. And obviously you never touch any fish in the mouth, but this one here, if you grab that and see the big chompers on them, that's a beautiful fish. So again, doing well this morning. Once we found the fish we were on, oh, so keen for breakfast. Yeah, we're gonna put him out of his misery as well. Yeah, so a bit of an update on the gym. It's been 8 weeks as of yesterday that we took over, and yeah, a lot of hard work's got into those 8 weeks, I must admit. A lot of hard work, a lot of long days. It's probably the thing that people don't see. Like, people come to train the gym and they only see you as a manager in there for, you know, an hour or 2 hours or however long they're actually in there for, and I never actually get to see what you do day to day. And I've always said that the best gym managers actually look like they're the ones that aren't doing a whole lot, because it means they're more available for members who might want to chat, or, you know, might have a friend interested in joining. You know, if you're looking busy, you're definitely a lot less approachable. And that's a fact. So one thing that I've had to get good at being in that gym by myself every day is having to know that I know I've got a lot of stuff to do, and that I'm the only one that can get in there and do a lot of it, but understand too that I've got to make sure that I'm approachable for people in there at the same time. It's a beautiful fillet there, see? So I've maximised all the meat off that fillet. I've just left those pig bones there. Yeah, it's a great fish. Here we have our beautiful fillets. Obviously 3 fish in all, maximise the amount of meat that I got out of these guys. So very much thank them for their sacrifice. I've left the skin on, as you can see. Obviously I love the skin of bream, especially ones this clean straight out of the ocean. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to get these on the burner, going to get some brekkie. I am so hungry. Let's do it. Alright, opening up the bag of tricks today. I've got a few things in here actually. It's probably the heaviest it's been for a while. I've got my avocado and seasoning just there. I'm going to do these fish before I put them on. I do have some water. I've got the jet boil system today. Absolutely love that thing. We're going to try it out on the rocks for the first time. Actually, I'm excited. Got our oil, got our pan. So what I've got in here, guys, I've got a mix. It's one of those rubs that I use on steak. Absolutely love it. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pinch it. I'm just going to sort of coat this fresh, amazing looking bream in that seasoning. Should be beautiful. Doesn't need much else. Don't need any sauce with this, especially off the rocks this clean. Might flip them over too, to the other side of them. Yeah, probably thinking, yeah, we're going to take some home to your beautiful wife. Probably still will. There's no reason why I can't put the rub on them now and take them home. There. I haven't had any brekkie, any lunch. Had dinner last night. Just kept pretty chilled with the possibility of coming out this morning to catch these. It was a tough one today too. Tough one. You guys saw. A lot of water movement, high swell, high tide. It's all happening against us, but look at that. What we then do is I have this pot just here. This is my old pot. I've obviously got that new aluminium lighter weight ones, but today I've just got this one. I can't find where the other ones are after the move. So just gonna put that on top like that. Should hold itself on there pretty easily. As you can see, I'm gonna throw a bit of oil in first. It's got a little piezo starter on it, so open up the flame just like that, and then off she starts. Now that's just going to sit there and cook away with that oil in it. It's going to heat up pretty quickly, the jet boil systems do. Righto, so our oil's definitely starting to warm up. I can feel the heat coming off it. The bream's ready to go in. What I'm going to do is just take it really slowly when I do this. Just going to put skin side down. The oil is pretty much hot. Nice and slow. Hear it sizzling. Really hungry. I wait. So hungry. See out here, you can see these birds. Got seagulls coming in looking for the bait fish. Beautiful part of the world. The water is just so dirty though. We had just a ton of rain come down. We had like 150 mils last week, and then about 3 weeks before that we got hit with about 200 mils. We just got absolutely smashed here on the east coast. Yeah, the water obviously coming out down that through that Clyde. You guys watched that video. Me and PSI caught all those 7. We actually caught those. Yeah, when it wasn't that as bad as it is now. So yeah, crazy time. Righto, so that fish is nearly done now. I'm just gonna quickly slice this avocado, and I'm gonna have this whole avocado today. As I said before, I absolutely love it. So I'm just gonna actually put it in. Okay, guys, we are done. We are officially done. This is what it looks like. So a couple of fillets of sea bream all mushed up into some avocado. A little bit of this fish. Oh my god. Literally does taste as good as it looks. That is so good. That's it for another episode of Water Assassin Fishing. I really want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching these videos. I know they're not out as much as they used to be, but yeah, I still appreciate you guys tuning in. If you did happen to like it, please give it a like, and if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next adventure. Pew!